YouTube? It's LMERicoTv, man, and I'm back with another video, man. Y'all see what we got going on, man. We got innocence. The fifth suspect wanted for killing rapper Julio Foolio captured after 6 months on the run. So you guys already know what time it is, man. Brand new to the channel or you've been watching videos on the channel but not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button right now. As y'all see, I'm on the ground to 7K, and hopefully I hit that very soon. Also, don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys get notified when I drop new videos. With that said though, man, y'all know what time it is, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this video right now.
Breaking news coming out of Jacksonville, Florida.
It's crazy. It ain't even feel like it's been 6 months for real.
No pun intended. What's up, everybody? It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on the final arrest in the Julio Foolio murder. The biggest murder case in Florida drill history is that of Jacksonville's own Julio Foolio. A historic rivalry between Foolio and rival rapper Young and Ace would lead to murders, arrests, and diss songs with millions of views. These two would literally have the country doing TikToks, to songs speaking on bodies being found in the woods, to 16-year-olds being gunned down with rifles. Foolio's death would mark the end of an era, as he was gunned down outside of a hotel in Tampa in June of 2024 following his birthday. Multiple arrests were made, and the amount of overwhelming evidence released to the public would highlight how Foolio's killers traveled over 3 hours from Jacksonville to Tampa. A somewhat tactical team, one car would be spotters while the other car shooters. A young couple only 21 years old with a baby on the way would track Foolio while relaying to the shooters his every step. Tracking him to the hotel, they'd notify the shooters who then made their move.
And it's just crazy still to this day how all of this was in crystal clear 4K video. Everything during this shooting was literally caught on camera, everything. So it's just crazy that this is what it was for real. But now let's get back to the vid.
Pass catches and a Glock with a switch would end Julio's reign.
Really looked like something out of a
fucking
fucking
family,
movie.
Friends, and even fans, but it was hard to win over the love of the masses, knowing how disrespectful of a rapper he was. The arrest came quick.
And at the end of the day, I don't want to say at all that this deserved to happen to him because still not right. Ultimately, at the end of the day, we still human, and to do something like that to somebody else obviously ain't right for real. But you gotta definitely be very, very careful of the type of energy you put out there and the things you do and say about others, because at the end of the day, you don't know who all know that person and who felt hurt and disrespected when he was pretty much doing all the dissing and stuff, et cetera, et cetera. Because at the end of the day, yeah, he might have known some of the people that he beefing with personally or whatever the case may be, but he didn't know everybody that's connected to that person that he's dissing. So with that said, they seeing what's going on the internet, and everybody that's pretty much hyping up and supporting what he's saying about that person, even though those people don't even also know them. So it's just, you see what it's become. So you ultimately definitely gotta just be very careful of the type of energy you put out there, man, because you don't know who is gonna feel the way or want something to happen behind what you saying. So with that said though, man, let's get back to this vid.
The pregnant female and her boyfriend were taken down in a house raid that looked like something out of a movie.
Isaiah 10, this is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We are in your front driveway. We have a warrant for your arrest. Come to your front door with nothing in your hand. We are not going away. Listen, put your hands up. Hands in the air. Hands in the air.
The youngest shooter was pulled over with his arrest released on body cam, and the oldest shooter was found suicidal in an apartment building in Jacksonville, surrendering with a Bible.
And it's not that they facing life, it's the fact they are actually facing the death penalty right now. So it's not looking good for anybody involved. I think the only person that's got a chance of not really doing the death penalty is the female, and we know. Well, I just found out yesterday, or whatever the case was, that her case actually got pushed all the way to what I believe. Y'all gotta comment down below where she got hurt, what date or what month. I think it was August. Yeah, I think it was August. She got her trial pushed to because her lawyer had dropped from her. So, with that said, it ain't looking good for her though, because if the lawyer dropped from that case, it probably mean she ain't getting paid, or it's just some extra stuff going on that we just don't know about yet. But other than that, she's the only one that I know of so far that ain't facing that death penalty. But that said, let's get back to the vid.
Get some fire. Crawl towards me. Bro, come on. Keep crawling. Keep crawling. Crawl towards me.
Drop that boat now.
Drop the boat.
I told the bro. I told the bro. I told the bro. I told the bro. Please, like, tell me something important.
But his brother, 27-year-old Davion Murphy, was nowhere to be found. Wanted and on the run, Davion's face could be seen all over social media as Redditors joked how he must be the best at hide and seek, and that he's with
That can't be
Sasquatch.
taken serious,
Many
bro.
would assume he was somewhere halfway across the country or making his way south to Mexico, but apparently Davion was still working towards being the top crash out in Jacksonville. Davion would jump onto an audio chat room to not only argue, but send threats.
Hey, Davion Murphy, get off the faces. I told your ass you got one more time.
Oh my God.
Hey, your house empty. Your house echoing. You in a bando sleeping right now. Just turn yourself in, bro. You don't got no money. Your life already on, like, bro. You don't have a life no more. You don't have a
Hey, fall back.
This
turn
is
yourself
crazy
in. You all
work.
over.
Hold me up. Tell him. Put him on me. Police agent. Tell him. I'm ready to bait.
Davion Murphy.
I ain't gonna lie, it's wild that he was on the internet though, still pretty much posting or talking to whoever he be talking to on there for real, because at the end of the day, you know that they really looking for him and trying to figure out his every move and try to get him arrested. So with that said, I feel like this definitely played a big role in him getting arrested, because they probably been trying to track down like where he's been connecting to these apps and stuff like that, and trying to figure out everything that he's got going on and who's possibly helping him, et cetera, et cetera. So with that said though, man, it's just wild that he didn't really stay like ghost for real. So with that said, let's get back to the vid.
Well, on me,
Davion Murphy.
Oh my God.
I'm in your hood right now. I swear to God.
Yeah, about him. I'm gonna make you
Davion,
crash
get
out.
out here.
I'm gonna make you crash out.
Well, man, I've been in the shadows, man. I ain't yeah. I swear to God.
Stop.
What?
Davion,
Bro, I'm
stop.
gonna fold you, boy.
I'm
God,
gonna
boy.
make you crash
Spaz,
out.
boy. I'm gonna fold you, boy. That's on spaz, boy. I'm gonna fold you, boy.
Bro, get off here, bro.
I know it.
Make you crash out, little Davion Murphy.
I ain't going nowhere no time soon.
I'm gonna make you crash. I'm gonna make you go to jail.
I'm outside right now. Tell him I'm on 13th. Outside, standing outside right now.
And then you told your location
Well,
is
you
crazy.
wanna die. I'm gonna kill you before you go to jail.
Turn this shit up, man. Tell them Curse, come on.
Everybody follow Davion Murphy. Being Latin. Okay, wait a he done made a space. Them crackers gonna hack in your shit and get your bitch ass.
Yeah, Davion.
I want you to go to jail. And his Instagram, I'm finna tell y'all his Instagram. Nigga, what's that Instagram you texting me out for? Bobo
This
underscore
is
cap
just
dollar
crazy
sign.
work for real.
Make you go to jail.
It's crazy.
On the run for over 6
And he's
months,
smiling and you already know they not finna play with him, because he's showing no remorse anyway.
a picture would be posted by the sheriff's office of Davion smiling as he sits on the side of the SWAT truck. It's hard to imagine what caused him to smile, as if this was his last chance at looking tough, knowing that this is his last time breathing fresh air on this side of a barbed wire fence. A video would then be posted of marshals walking Davion to a patrol vehicle, down the street from the courthouse.
We'll be there in the morning. Watch your head. Actually, just hop back out. You got a handcuff key? Yeah.
It's just, you just know once they get in the back of that car, they already knowing it's over with for them. Like, the reality just setting in, everything is just finally hitting for real. Like, you really finna get ready to pretty much deal with the consequences of what you pretty much getting arrested for. So, in this case, they not finna play with them for real, for real. Like, all of that being caught on camera the way it was and how it was set up, nah, they finna just go ahead. That's why they pretty much facing the death penalty. Like I said, except for the female. So all the guys that's pretty much involved, it ain't looking good for either one of them. I don't see none of them getting out of this any type of way. I feel like everybody that's pretty much getting caught with the death penalty is just gonna be that. Other than that, it's gonna be surprising to see if they don't get all of them or if anybody for the death penalty in this situation, just because of the way it was. So we gonna have to see and go from there though. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel like this whole case is gonna go. And with that said, let's continue on. The vid is almost over.
Davion will have been seen in court and officially charged with murder by the time this video drops, and within a month he'll be transported to Tampa along with the rest of his co-defendants to face trial. With the death penalty being considered, Davion will be an overachieving candidate, as within evidence,
Overachieving is
texts
wild,
were
for
recovered
real.
stating after Foolio was killed, Davion's thirst was quenched and he'd be popping a bottle of Don Julio. I'd imagine as they sit in jail, they wonder the possibility of a courtroom error that could set them free, or how 21-year-old Alicia is pregnant and looking for a plea deal to secure her own freedom and bury the rest of her co-defendants, including her child's father. It won't be until prison that reality sets in, and even then, the thought of an appeal might lessen the day-to-day pain of not having a release date. But as the years fade, so will the hopes of an appeal, and prison will become a repeat of events as days blend to years, years to decades, until one day you just don't wake up. And on that day, the 5 killers of Julio Foolio will be free. Now, in my humble opinion, all 5 of them are fucking fucked. I don't think any of them are getting off, even if Shorty snitches with the kid and whatnot. The kid's gonna get born incarcerated. That's, you know, if I can put a parlay together.
That's gonna
this
be
is how
sad
it's
as
gonna
hell
go.
for
One
that
leg
kid
is
to
maybe
grow up
born
without their
in jail.
parents.
The second leg is she still
Without
gets
their
sentenced to prison,
biological
along with
parents.
over 10 years, maybe 15 years. The third leg is all the shooters are getting life. And then, you know, the fourth, maybe he gets life, maybe he gets less. I don't know, because he was a spotter. But I don't know. I don't think anyone's gonna get death, even though it's like, who would be better? You know what I mean? Like, the death sentence comes into play for premeditated murder. Well, y'all drove 3 hours, tracked them, killed them, and then went back.
They
to
got
Jackson.
overwhelming evidence
Right.
at that.
And we're happy about it and celebrating. The thing is, for someone to get executed, it's not gonna happen for like 20 years. At least that's how it is in the state of Florida. So, you know, I'll be like 50 something by the time one of them get put down with a needle. But
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
That's
20
my
whole
guess.
years before you
everyone's
actually,
fucked.
if you do
The
get
amount of
that,
evidence against
it's
them
crazy.
is overwhelming. And even if they just snitch on
I wonder
each
why they
other,
wait
this
so
isn't some
long.
big Fed case where they're trying to take down a mob boss. Like, unless one of them is gonna be like, oh yeah, Young and Ace made us all do it, but I genuinely don't think he did, because the way he was bragging and dropping songs about it, a motherfucker only gonna do that if they have nothing to do with it. Imagine you beefing with somebody that's dissing you, dissing your dead homies, dissing this and that, and they die. You're gonna be like, Fuck yeah. But at the end of the day, rest in peace to Julio Foolio. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. It's 1090J.
For sure, RIP to him. Like I said, even though he did what he did, it doesn't mean that he deserved to have what happened to him. But at the end of the day, like I said earlier as well, it's just pretty much the energy that you put out there for real, man. You just gotta be very, very careful, man. Y'all see all the situations that's going on when it comes to dissing and stuff like that. We done lost so many artists over the years due to street shit, for real. So it's just crazy out here, for real. But other than that though, man, that's pretty much the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. As I said earlier, I'm gonna grind 7K and hopefully I hit that very soon. Also, don't forget to smash that like button, comment down below, like I said, how y'all felt about this video and everything going forward with this case and how y'all think it's gonna play out. And also don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys get notified when I drop new videos. With that said though, man, that's the end of the vid, and I'm gonna catch you guys later on with more, so stay tuned. Peace.